3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Grigori High. I'm Jessica Rios.
And I'm Chinny Rodriguez. Today is Friday, February 17th. Grigori is offering a new speech class next year. If you enjoy talking about world issues and need to fulfill your practical art requirements, this class is for you. See Mr. Salazar for more information. No event in American history is more misunderstood than the Vietnam War. The willingness of American veterans to sacrifice for our country has earned them our gratitude. Peter George Gama is one of those veterans. Jessica Rios brings you this life-impacting story.
I'll be stationed with the 4th Marine Division in Hawaii. And when we got there, they told us we were going to be stationed in Hawaii because our outfit, 4th Marine Division, went to Okinawa. So then we got out of there, went to Okinawa, and then they turned around and told us that our outfit was in Vietnam, so we ended up in Vietnam. I got my on-the-job training as a pointman, and I'd never known anybody. Well, I didn't know what prejudice meant until I got into service. They didn't let us do our own job. We had to turn around and do what they told us to do and how to do it. We weren't allowed to turn around and fire upon those guys unless we were fired upon. We would stay up on a mountain, guarding a mountain, but we weren't supposed to be firing at them unless we got fired upon. In the process that I was waiting for my bus, I needed about another 2 hours wait before it could come on to Tracy. I got jumped on by 4 colored folk, 3 whites, and 4 Mexicans. It was a gang, and I warned them, and I told them, I said, "You guys don't want to mess with me." And it's all I can tell you is, if you do, you're going to go down and dirty. You're going to need an ambulance. So in the process of them trying to beat me up, because I put 4 of them down right away, and the other ones were hitting me, and I was covering, and I was fighting back. Two squad cars showed up, and who was the one they turned around and cuffed? They cuffed me. My brother and a couple of his friends wanted to join when they graduated, and I kind of like talked them out of it. Plus, it's 4 years of your life that you don't recall after that. Patrol. And he says, "You want to see my driver's license?" So when I put my wallet out, well, I had my license, but then I had my military identifications, and he says, "Could I see that?" He turned around and he says, "Thank you for your service," and he tapped me on my shoulder, and tears came down my eyes. Actually, nobody has ever told me that. That's 4 years of your life. You don't know what happened, where they went, or nothing. It's like when you're watching a movie. You watch it, and then you forget about it, but you remember everything that happened at that time. That's all I gotta say.
The first track practice is scheduled next Tuesday. Go to the SBO to get your emergency card and receipt to be cleared to play. Listen up, seniors. If you're planning on going to MJC next year and haven't been to the workshops at Grigori, you must go to MJC. New student... I haven't read the other sentence. Thank you. MJC's new student day is in April. See your counselor for more details. For some people, college is the next step after surviving high school. Current Stanislaus student Evelyn Vega compares her experience in both high school and her first year of college. Chinny Rodriguez brings you the story.
Vega, and I'm a student at CSU Stanislaus, majoring in biology. It was different. I didn't know anybody besides like 2 people that I went to high school with. It was scary because you didn't know like what to expect, and some teachers, like 2 of my professors on the first day, she went over the syllabus for like 3 minutes and then she started teaching right away, and she left us an essay due in 2 days, and that was like, whoa, that was a big step. Like in high school, like it usually takes like a week or 2 weeks to even do an essay. Here, like you're already giving to do an 8-page essay due in like a day or 2. Professors are more chill. Like I could say, yeah, they're a little bit tougher when it comes to grading and turning in homework. Like they don't tell you when to turn homework in. Like you have to know. They don't give you the syllabus. You have to go and print it out the day before, or before even class starts. You have to read the syllabus by yourself and know when everything is due. So, but they're usually like more chill when it comes to like, being there or not being there. Like honestly, they tell you, if you want to come, it's up to you. No one's gonna make you come. I'm not gonna go on your ass and be like, I'm in Vega, didn't show up to class today. Because it honestly, it depends on you and how much you want to put into effort in college. It's not like high school where all you have to do is wing it or go over the notes the night before. In college, you actually have to study 2 weeks. You need to start studying 2 weeks before the test. And even then, sometimes you even fail it. Like, I don't know. It's hard to be able to get all that material down. College makes you feel more welcome and more like you belong there, because in high school, like, there's more like stereotyping and like those little groups. And then at college, everybody's like, like suffering through the same thing. Working their asses off to not fail a class. You see people sleeping on the ground or on the benches, or in the library. You see people snoring everywhere, and it makes you feel like you're at home. In college, like everybody has their different schedule, and their different majors. You usually make friends in your major. That's when you really know like who your true friends are, because you spend more time together. You're practically studying the same things, so you guys like can engage better. I still talk to my other friends, but I'm a biology major. My other friend is a criminal justice major, and my other friend's a psychology major. So we're completely different majors. We still try to stay in contact, but it's kind of hard because depending on the homework they give us, it's more challenging. Yeah, it's way bigger. Like college is way bigger. My campus is more like, you feel like you're in a jungle. Like there's so many trees, there's ducks everywhere, there's duck poop everywhere. There's a really pretty fountain that you can go and relax when you're feeling stressed. Yeah, there's the buildings are bigger, like they are 2-story, maybe even 3-story. Sometimes even down the basement. There's classrooms. It feels like its own little town. Study, make friends, because you're really gonna need friends there to support you. Eat, don't forget to eat, even though it's hard to even have time to eat or even get money to eat. Just eat, or else you're gonna be hurting.
CSF applications are now available in Academic Block G in the SBO. Both are due on February 28th. CSF memberships cost $5. See Mrs. Damison in N214 for more information.
Well, that is it for today's broadcast.
I'm
I'm Jessica Rios.
I'm Chini Rodriguez.
See you next time.
All right.